Guys, this is a video about technology. I love technology. I know that you guys love technology, especially if it has to do with RVing and it can help you when you're out there. So in this video, we're going to talk about a new product from Bluetti. This is pretty awesome. Nobody else that I know of in the industry is doing this. I'm sure everybody will start to copy, but it's going to be kind of hard to copy if you try to do this yourself. Before we get into this video, just take a moment, make sure you subscribe, notification bell's on. Also, if you want to be part of our Endless RVing free monthly newsletter, doesn't cost anything, it's our way of giving back to you. We're going to put the link down below. It takes you 30 seconds, just sign up for that. Now, if you're out RVing, you probably like the outdoors, you probably like hiking, a lot of you, or backpacking. Portable power stations are a big deal. A lot of companies are doing them. Bluetti is one of the best ones out there because they have 5-year warranty on their products. They make super stable and safe products. They have over 200,000 units sold in the US. And it's one of those names that when you're looking at portable power stations, the reviews are always good, they're very reliable, great customer service, so on and so on. So they've been developing their product line, and recently they reached out to us with a new product. Now we get offered, hon, how many power stations do we get offered a
every
week?
day? It's ridiculous.
Literally every day. We turn 99.9% of them down. It has to be something different, something that's we're not seeing out there, and this fits the bill. So if you look behind us, you're going to see a backpack. You're going to see a power station. What you don't see right now, but what you're going to see is that these two things actually work together. So this is the BluePack 2, and this is the hands-free 2 from Bluetti. This power station, lithium iron phosphate power station, it has 700 watt pure sine inverter, and it has several outlets. We're going to go over everything, but it fits perfectly into here. This is a great idea. We've been playing around with this for some time. This will be in the RV, and was not in the RV, and it'll be in the back of my work truck because it's just so useful. Now this comes in 2 different variations. You have the BluePack 1, which is going to be a smaller backpack along with a smaller power station. We'll put the links down below. Or you have the BluePack 2, which is the 60-liter backpack along, again, with the 700-watt inverter power station. Now, we're going to start off with the backpack. I have many backpacks. I carry a couple of work. I have a camera backpack, one for my laptop. They get very expensive. Like, backpacks are not cheap, especially if you get a good one. This Bluetti one, in addition to working in conjunction with this, it can work alone. And I want to show you some of the features. They thought of almost everything in here, and I talk about this off camera with MJ. So let's start with the backpack itself. Nice construction. You can see right up front. So they give you all the loops. I put a little carabiner here for effect. All the loops that come with it. You have the securing buckles here. So if you have stuff in the top, which we do, because this is what it comes with. So when you order this, they come as a combo pack, but they're going to be shipped separately. This is the accessory for if you want to charge in your car. This is not included, but you will get the power cord. You also get your hookup for solar. So I have those in there. So look at the first pocket in here. Decent sized pocket. You can fit different things in there, wires, whatever you want. You have more hidden storage right here. So you have a pouch you can see in there. So if I lock this in, I buckle it down, things are not going to go flying out of here. It's secured down there. They give you the loops. You want to hook whatever you want, put whatever you want on there. Let's continue moving down. More pouches. So a large pouch in here with pockets inside the pouch. So SD cards, batteries, cameras, whatever you want to put in here, you can put in here. What's nice about this, how I'm going to utilize this, obviously when we're camping, the battery's going to go in there. When we're traveling, which we just booked a trip outside the country for February, guess where Izzy's going to pack his clothes? It's going to be in here.
You're such a dork.
Because MJ knows.
I say that lovingly.
I'm about efficiency when packing, and if I can fit it all in here, and this is all I carry, that's what I'm going to do.
You're going to fit a lot of clothes in there.
I'm going to fit a lot of clothes in here. Let's continue, guys. Let's move to the back. You can see over here you have the waist strap, which if you put this on, if you don't demonstrate, so if you're really large, there's enough expansion on here. If you're bigger than this, then it might be an issue. But this has plenty of room in here. And then you can strap it down. We'll pull the straps down, tighten it up, and make it as slim as you want to make it. They thought of everything. I told MJ, I'm like, oh no, they didn't think of the straps, but they did. So these will tuck right in here, and then you can pull the belt loop and secure everything very nicely. You can see also right here, it's cushioned for your back. You have additional pockets. They give you a cap for the backpack so if you get caught in the rain.
It's like a shower cap.
Oh, it's amazing. I'm going to show you how that works. Over here, you have more. So if you want to keep your power bars, I'm like showing my age, right? Power bars, Lara bars, whatever you want. The chest strap goes across. You can secure that down also. Sorry if I hit the mic. Let's take this off. Shoulders are cushioned. Back is cushioned. If you want to look at the inside, everything is well cushioned so you can carry this. Now this is relatively light. When you put the battery in there, it's going to get a little heavier, but you were just carrying it. You said it's really not bad.
I can vouch for the comfort is unmatched. It was so comfortable. I could have walked a long time with that.
Yeah, and again, if you want to exercise, you could throw weight in here and just walk with it.
Do a ruck.
So yeah, exactly. So let's put this on its back. Now you can see I have another zipper here, and what this will do, look at this. Look how awesome this is. So if you're carrying equipment with you, I mean, this would be like, actually for MJ, this would be like her makeup bag. She'll fill it to the brim. They probably weigh about 100 pounds. But you have all the different pockets in here. Again, straps to put clothes, whatever you want. All zippered, secured, all high quality, guys. This is a really nice, really nice bag. I get excited with nice bags.
I could tell you're just really excited.
Oh yeah, I love it.
It's very cute.
Yeah, so, and you also see you have the zipper here to kind of expand out. So you can be smaller if you want to expand that, gives you a little more room. Let's go into the second bay. Now, if you want to use this as a camera bag, you have the removable dividers, right? So you can set this up kind of however you want, but this all comes out, guys. So if you want to use it as a clothing bag, you can certainly do that. Now I have a wide open clothing bag. Again, more room, more pockets. This is all padded. So if you have electronics, it's going to keep everything safe. So continuing on this bag, I closed that up there. That's the main storage area. You have the netting, which I always love, on both sides. So again, camera equipment, water bottles, you can put all that in there. You have access. These are access doors, and this is going to make more sense in a couple minutes when we insert the battery. So you're going to have access from both sides, both right and left, however you're going to want to wear it, which is going to give you access to that battery. Look what they do here, right? Like this would be really annoying. Oh, look, the strap keeps falling. Well, no. So you do that, and then if you really want, you can just kind of strap it up in there, tighten it out, and then you have full access. So they thought of everything. You can try to build this on your own and maybe be successful. It's not going to be as good as this, because if you look from here, it looks just like it's rubber cover, but there's actually, this is vented out. So when the battery's in there, which we're going to show you, it's going to get the appropriate ventilation. The final area here is going to be where your battery is going to go. It's made exactly for this battery. Before we put the battery inside, we want to go over some of the details of the battery. So here is your battery here. Now, most of the time, when you get a portable power station, they're kind of set up like this way. They're high, they're square, they're bulky. This is very slim, very tall. This is made to use vertically. It's not made to be used on the side, although it has the rubber feet on the side, which you can use. Now, looking at this battery up front, 512 watt hours, 700 watts, pure sine inverter in here. Very simple to use. You have your power button. You have your DC on, which will turn on the DC, which is going to be these outputs. 2 USB 100 watt outputs, USB-Cs, and then 2 USB-As, 15 watt each. If you hit the other one, you have your AC, which will be on the back. You have your AC 120 volts, 700 watts max output, of course, pure sine wave. So it's going to be a clean electrical signal, which is what you want for sensitive electronics. Here's going to be your input. This will fast charge 0 to 80 in 45 minutes using the cord in here. Plug it into the wall. Here is your solar input. 12 to 45 volts, 8.2 amps, 350 watts maximum for your input. Also, if you get the optional car accessory, it would go plugged into here, and then this will go into your 12 volt in your car or cigarette lighter, however you like to call it. But this is really made for the photographers out there, drone people. If you need to charge up your phone, If you have a little router with you, like the Starlink, the mobile, that little tiny thing, you can fit it perfect in there, get your high-speed internet while you're out. In the remote areas, we'll just plug in just to test this out, guys. So we'll use our, and you said it started to charge. Now you can see it's going to tell you, okay, we're putting out 15 watts. You are going to last 21.3 hours when you're with this, with that setup. Now, if I plug in to the wall outlet here, what's nice and what I like about the Bluetti is that once it starts, it kicks on, it's going to tell you how much it's feeding it. Now, we're at 100%. What's nice about this unit is that it will pass the power through. So if I'm plugged in, it's going to let the power go through, so it's not draining down the battery. Another common item that we use a lot are a flashlight. I will just kind of set that up. You're going to see it charging, although this is up at 100%. What we like to do on these tests, guys, we do like to push these, and we try to make them quit. And why we do that is because this, or any unit portable battery, when it hits overload, it should shut off. That's a safety mechanism, and we want to do that on here. We're going to use the toaster here. We're going to try to get this to tap out, which it should. This is not made for toasters, guys. We did another video of Bluettis that you can put a toaster. We'll link it up above. This is made for light maneuvering. Let's get the AC on, all right? It's going to shoot up. Again, 700 watts on this. And there it goes. You're going to see the error. There's the error. That's what you want to see. We know this should not be on here. To reset this, very simple. You don't have to go through this whole thing. You see the AC blinking. All you do, off, on. She's ready to go again. I'm going to plug in my light. It should work. We should see the LED light going on, which we do. You can see the LED light right there. And she's back to working. What I like about this and all the new Bluettis is their app. So I'm connected right now via Bluetooth. You can see what's going in. 247 watts is going in. We're at 98%. There's nothing going out. This also has a power lifting mode. And what that will do is if you get an initial surge, like an electric blanket, something that has that big pop up front, and then it'll kind of settle down, 1200 watts. So it'll give that power lift up to 1200 watts. And then if it still continues, it's going to cut everything off. But again, this is recommended 700 watts of output. Enough of all that. We're going to give you the specs at the end of this video. Let's just unplug her. Let's shut her off. I say her, right? It's a female. So I think. You call everything her. So this is how this is going to work. This is awesome. Let me just shut this off. All you're going to do, quickly hold it. And what I like about this is it's going to tell you off. Off. It's done. You just heard it click off. This will go in here. Let's secure our sides on here. So very simple. And they make it very easy. They're going to give you this little top. I'm going to show you what that's for. And there's Velcro straps in here. So we're going to bring this in if you want to get this hun. Put it on the floor. We will set this in. All right. So again, like I told you, this is made specifically for this bag. Now, if you look in here, there's two Velcro straps. They're going to strap in so everything stays nice and secure. Strap on top. Now, remember earlier when I said Bluetti thought of everything here? They thought of everything. Because look at how much space you have here. How much can you fit in here? This is wasted space. And you don't want to be throwing things in here because they'll get lost. So they give you like a floor, essentially, a cushioned floor to protect that battery. You can see on the inside there's Velcro. So if you look right here, I can just put that on. And now, that's not wasted space. So if I want to throw something like our camera equipment in here, throw that in there, or GoPro, you can throw wires in here if you want, and everything is nice and secured. Amazing. This is the most expensive part. This is the most expensive part of your bag. So you want to secure this now. It's a nylon bag, guys. If you really want it, you steal it, you can cut it open, but it's a little better. If you're taking it through an airport, you'll set up the combo. This will lock into each one. Just pull these little tabs out. All you gotta do is push it in. And now, if I put my combo, the battery is secured, which is pretty awesome. Let's bring this back up to the table. I just want to show you a couple of things before we wrap it up. Now remember, I told you, specifically made for this battery and bag. So as I showed you earlier, you have right here. That's open. I'll turn that on. And then we'll turn on the other side. Here. Here's one complaint that I have. You see this netting? It's very close to the zipper. You gotta have to kind of pull it out a little bit so it doesn't get caught in the netting. So if they can make an improvement on that. I know they like their feedback. How awesome is this? Everything is right here. You can turn on, you can charge, and when you're shut down and you're closed up, you have all the venting that you need. Final thing I want to show you before I read off the specs is don't be afraid to use this in the rain. Because number one, you're protected by the nylon, but number two, they throw in a cover. They give you a rain cover.
It's a Bluetti shower cap.
So located on that waist pouch, they give it green. So if you're out in the woods, safety, right? You don't want to get shot by a hunter thinking you're game. And you just put this on really easy. So look at this, guys. You're completely covered up. You get caught in the rain. 1, 2, 3. And look, it's made perfect. So you still get access to the straps. I put this on. How great is that?
That's awesome.
I'm going to read the specs for you guys. As far as the weight, because you might be wondering, what is the weight of this? Everything on the specs, and then finally the price. So this is 512 watt hours at 20 amps lithium iron phosphate batteries. The output is 700 watts max on the output. It weighs 16.5 pounds. And that's the battery. It's not including the backpack, but the backpack's about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. It's pretty light. Now, as far as the AC output...
Can I just make a real quick point?
Yeah.
Not, you think about the weight or whatever, like, oh my gosh, I have to carry that. It is so comfortable. And I was just saying that. When I threw that on my back, I expected it to be heavier, but it's so comfortable.
Well, because it distributes the weight nicely. It's not like a regular bag. Again, like I said earlier, you can put something like this together. You can get a backpack and throw a battery, but it's going to be bulky.
Right.
This is padded in the right
it's
areas.
It's cushy.
It's designed well. So as far as the outputs here, I showed you earlier, 2 100-watt USB-Cs. You have 2 USB-As, 15 watts. And then on the other side, you have your 700 watt at 120 volts. AC input, 120 volts, 8 amps max. You could also use this as a UPS if you want. Now, we have another Bluetti. It's one of your more classic portable power stations. We have it hooked up to our server at home because if anything you know about servers, you can't just cut the power. Like, you have to go through a process to shut them down. Switch time is about 20 milliseconds, which is pretty quick. So if you want to use this as a UPS, you can absolutely do that. The input is 600 watts max input on the AC, which again, 0 to 80 to charge this battery in 45 minutes. So it charges extremely quickly. The interface as far as the solar and the DC input is XT60, 350 watts max at 8.2 amps and 12 to 45 volts. And you may be thinking to yourself, how expensive is this? It's actually not that expensive. If you want the same exact combo, the 60-liter bag with the 700 watt power station, it's $399. It's actually on sale from $599, which is pretty awesome. Now, you can buy just the bag. Just the bag itself is $199. But if you want this combo with a 60-watt solar panel that kind of folding, you can carry it down your back so you can be charging as you're walking, that's $499. So really good deal, guys. We're going to put the link down below. We want your feedback. Have you seen anything like this? Is this something that would interest you? Let me just put my phone down. I think this is awesome. We will be utilizing this all the time. Yep. If you watch our other videos, we always carry a portable power station. If you look right up here, we usually put it right here. So when we're going down the road, we have our phones plugged in. We have different items plugged in. I was going to take that because it's much lighter than the other ones and very easy to carry around. And it's much more portable. It's protected from the weather. We could throw it in the back of our car or do whatever we want. We love it. We want your feedback, guys, in the comments below. If you like videos like this to the left of us, we'll put our RV DIYs playlist. We'll put our RV Essential Upgrades playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime. And we'll see you on the road.
It's getting late September.